Hello and welcome to this week's Lions review. This week was the turning point. The Lions claimed a gritty 27-19 win over Australia in Test 1, then squeezed past a fired-up First Nations and Pasifika XV 24-19 in Melbourne. But injuries, inconsistent form and sorely tested depth now shape the road ahead. Let's break it all down and preview what comes next. The scoreline 27-19 at Suncorp Stadium. The Lions 1-0 up in the series. The early dominance before weathering a Wallaby comeback. There was first half control. 2-minute opening penalty from Finn Russell. Then Tuipolatu and Tom Curry touchdown. Lions lead 17-5 at the break. The second half tested the Lions though. Australia hit back with tries from Tisano and McDermott and the momentum swung. But Lions held firm with Marcus Smith slotting a late penalty. The key performers, Tadhg Beirne, man of the match with 23 tackles and 3 turnovers, the immediate impact from minute 1, and Tom Curry, physical, energetic and set the tone early. Russell, Gibson Park, McCarthy, they provided the structure and stability. Heavy hits at the scrum had bloodied Genge and Alatoa. O'Keefe had to step in on discipline. A strong first half statement, a second half of resilience. Andy Farrell praised the effort but flagged discipline as an area to refine. Next, we review the First Nations and Pasifika 15. The scoreline was 24-19. The Lions edged past, but definitely tested. The match flowed. Lions raced to a 14-0 lead with early tries from Jamie Osborne and Darcy Graham. The Pasifika fight back came, tries from Riley, Uru and Leota, and the game on a knife edge at 19-19 mid-second half. Farrell's captaincy was assured. As captain, he marshalled the side, set up Van der Merwe's corner try and provided calm control when it mattered. The standouts pushing for Test 2 are Jamie Osborne with a 2-try display, huge credentials for midfield or wing, Duhan van der Merwe still finishing powerfully, Darcy Graham, great strike before suffering what looked to be an ankle injury, and the team looked visibly shaken. The First Nations and Pasifika 15 and respect, Charlie Gamble, Ben White, Riley and Uru, they played with pride, physicality, and this was one of the best challenge outside of the tests. In terms of the squad watch and the injuries update, Graham looks touch and go, ushering in more squad questions. The selection headaches are building. Those close nature of both games and the fitness doubts mean Andy Farrell has worried nights ahead. The Test 2. At the MCG in Melbourne, it's a hostile, iconic and packed stadium. Farrell, with the captaincy, he pushed for a starting role or maybe a super sub role at 12. Osborne's form now demands selection. Tuipolatu-Jones combo could be reconfigured. Or do they have bench impact? Do they have enough people in the finishers? Farrell, Smith, Kinghorn? Maybe, we'll see. The discipline at the breakdown in the second halves, those are all the things that we need to look at. In summary, this week told us a lot. Test 1 was hard-earned. The FNP 15 game laid by a faint reserve and Farrell's leadership has injected belief. But injuries and form inconsistencies mean Test 2 and selection battles are closing fast. The MCG showdown is coming next, so who will see? Tell me in the comments, would you rather see Farrell at 12 or hold him for the bench? Who is your midfield pairing? And who gets your vote in the second half impact? Like, subscribe and hit the bell, because Test 2 is just around the corner.